Good evening, my friends. This is Lama Jigme Gyatso of the Buddha Joy Meditation School. Welcome to a guided recitation and meditation focusing upon Green Tara. Let's begin by sharing screens. Okay, we're going to begin by doing three Tibetan style bows while reciting the recitations of refuge and bodhicitta. I'd like to take a moment to open the yoga mats and move the laptop. All right. Eternally I take refuge. Guru, Buddha, Dharma, as well as Sangha. And practice mantra for the benefit of all. Eternally I take refuge in Guru, Buddha, Dharma, as well as Sangha. And practice mantra for the benefit of all. Eternally I take refuge in Guru, Buddha, Dharma, as well as Sangha. And practice mantra for the benefit of all. All right, let's take a moment to refold our yoga mats and return to our meditation cushions. Let us now prepare to chant the four contemplations which turn the mind to meditation. We will be using the triplet chant. Homage, O Lama, constant and perfect protector, who is the centered, spontaneous mind, neither getting nor keeping the desired, as well as enduring the dislike, is universal. Be it causes, conditions, components, or conceptions, independence is but an illusion, ever changing one and all. There is nothing permanent to grasp. It is extremely important to make the most of these freedoms and opportunities we have received. Remembering this may my mind ever notice, relax, and flow. Before we recite the 21 homages to Tara, we will explore the meaning of the 10-syllable mantra using the bookend chant. Om Amaja Norma Lady Tara, Mr. Tare, quick one heroine. With two Tare, you are the one who banishes all fear. With Ture, the liberator who bestows all benefits. With Soha, I pay homage to you. Excuse me. I think it'd be more fun to, instead of using Tibetan Soha, to use Sanskrit Swaha. So let's do that. So let's recite that final quatrain a second time. With Ture, the liberator who bestows all benefits, with Swaha I pay homage to you. Amachara, quick one, heroine whose eyes flash like lightning, born from the opening corolla of the lotus face of the Lord of the triple world. Homage, mother, whose face is filled with the light of an array of 100-foot autumn moon, shining with the brilliant open light of the host of 1,000 stars. Homage, mother, golden one, her hand adorned with a blue lotus, whose field of practice is generosity, effort, austerity, calm acceptance, and meditation. Austerity, that's used in this context as a synonym for ethics. Homage, crown of Tathagata, her actions endlessly victorious, venerated by the sons of the conqueror who have attained every single perfection. Homage, mother, filling all regions, sky in the realm of desire with a sense to Tadeyan, trampling the 7 worlds with her feet, able to summon all before her. Homage, mother, worshipped by Indra, Agni, Brahma, by the Marut and different mighty ones, honored by the hosts of spirits, Yakshas, Gandharvas, and the walking dead. Homage, mother, destroying the magical devices of outsiders with the sounds of Trey and Pei, trampling with her right leg bent and her left extended, ablaze with a raging wildfire. Homage, Uri, terrible lady who annihilates the warriors of Mara, slaying all enemies with a frown of wrath on her lotus face. Homage, mother, her hand adores her heart in a mudra that symbolizes the 3 jewels. Adorned with the universal wheel, she radiates turbulent light. Homage, joyful mother, whose brilliant diadem spreads out garlands of light, subjugating Mara and the worlds with a mocking, laughing Tutare. Homage, mother, able to summon before her all the host of protectors of the earth, moving her frowning brows, she saves all from poverty by the sound of home. Homage, mother, whose diadem is a crescent moon blazing with all her ornaments, ever shining with the brilliant light of Amitabha in her piled hair. Homage, mother, residing amidst the garden that blazes like the fire at the end of the world era, encompassed by joy, annihilating hosts of enemies. Homage, mother, who hits the earth with the palm of her hand and pawns it with her feet. Frowning wrathfully, she shatters the 7 underworlds by the sound of whom. Homage, mother, blissful, virtuous, calm, whose field of activity is peaceful nirvana, endowed with the true perfection of Svaha and destroying great evils. Homage, mother, encompassed by joy, who shatters the bodies of enemies, saviorous, manifesting from the Rigpa of whom, displaying the sounds of the 10-syllable mantra. Homage to the stomping her feet, whose seat appears in the form of Hung, a shaking Mount Meru, Mandara, Bindu, Chal, and the triple world. Homage, mother, holding the rabbit-marked moon, which is like a heavenly lake, dispelling all poison with the sound of pay and the twice-spoken tade. Homage, mother, served by the ruler of the hosts of gods, by the gods and King Naras, dispelling conflicts and bad dreams with her armor of joy and splendor. Homage, mother, whose two eyes are the sun and full moon shining with bright light, who dispels that deadly disease with two tade and twice spoken hara. Homage, mother, endowed with the power to pacify by the array of the three natural states, destroying the host of evil spirits, yakshas, and the walking dead, to a most excellent mother. Let's quickly chant the benefits of recitation. I'm going to use the triplet chant. This is the praise with the root mantra, and these are the 21 homages. This is the praise with the root mantra, and these are the 21 homages. Reverently recited by whoever has intelligence and genuine devotion to the goddess, arising at dawn or evening to remember it, it grants complete fearlessness. All evil deeds are pacified, all evil destinies are destroyed. Quickly one will be initiated by the 70 million Buddhas. Attaining greatness by this practice, one will proceed to the ultimate state, Buddhahood, even if one has eaten or drunk of a dreadful poison, vegetable or animal. By remembering the praise, the poison is completely dispelled. One completely abandons the host of sufferings caused by evil spirits, contagious diseases, and poisons for other beings as well. If one recites the praise clearly 2, 3, or 7 times, those wishing for sons will gain sons. Those wishing for wealth will gain wealth, and all desires will be fulfilled. There will be no hindrances, all obstacles will be destroyed. Let's move now to the 7-line prayer, a supplication of Padmasambhava. We shall use the bookend chant. On the northwest border of the country of Orgian, in the pollen of a lotus, you attain marvelous most excellency, dear renowned as a lotus spawn. You are surrounded by a circle of many sky dancers as I practice following in your footsteps. I pray that you will approach to confer your blessings, Guru Manmasiti. On the northwest border of the country of Organ, in the pollen of a lotus, you attain marvelous most excellency, renowned as the lotus born. You are surrounded by a circle of many sky dancers as I practice following in your footsteps. I pray that you will approach to confer your blessings, Guru Padmasiti. On the northwest border of the country of Organ, in the pollen of a lotus, you attain marvelous most excellency, renowned as the lotus born. You are surrounded by a circle of many sky dancers as I practice following in your footsteps. I pray that you will approach to confer your blessings, Guru Manmasiti. Let's call the Lama from afar. Using, once again, the triplet chant. O fully enlightened Buddha of light who masquerades as my kind teacher of flesh, blood, and bone, come to this crown and bless me with your attainments of mindfulness, insight, and compassion. Due to our one-pointed supplication, light reaching forth from teacher's body, and purify impure karmic appearances and mistaken awareness, mistaken consciousness. Now, before we continue, if you have a ganta and vajra, also known as a bell and vajra, please reach for them now. Remember, the blessing gesture is this. So that's how we hold the vajra. It's also how we hold the bell. Let's continue. The outer world becomes the Pure Land of Potala, the body, speech, and mind of the inhabitants within become those of Matare. Appearances and, let's try this again. Appearances, sensation, sounds, and awareness are inseparable from emptiness. And so the rule of thumb is when you see the word emptiness written in your practice text, give your bell a ring. Toning of your bell can also be thought of as an offering. We use the phrase Om Matare Saparivara Gante. So that's an offering music or of lovely and pleasing tones. Let's continue. We now come to Toga, or as we like to say sometimes in English, mantra meditation. So let's begin these two exercises of environmental mindfulness by touching the tip of our left little finger to its thumb. On the in-breath, we silently and mentally recite a rhetorical question we ask for effect without attempting to answer it. In the out-breath, we simply intone the 10-syllable mantra. And of course, I think it would be much more fun to replace the Tibetan Soha with the Sanskrit Swaha. Now, yes, a double consonant, in this case a triple consonant, can be challenging to pronounce. But if you practice this twice a day, every day, by the end of the week, you should be comfortable with it. Om Nare Ru Nare Ru Re Swaha. Om Nare Ru Nare Ru Re Swaha. We now disengage our little left finger from its thumb and instead touch the tip of our right ring finger to its thumb. How could this place be as non-graspable as a vast empty void? Om Nare Nu Nare Nu Re Swaha. Om Nare Nu Nare Nu Re Swaha. How relax into the awareness of this place. Om Nare Du Nare Du Re Swaha. So that we might access the elemental permutation of fixed earth. Please touch each ring finger to its thumb. By rays from teacher overhead, transform each being's environment into potala, appearing yet empty. Om Nare Ru Nare Ru Re Swaha. One of the nice things about melting pot America is we're exposed to so many different languages. I'm grateful that my friends and neighbors who speak Spanish have introduced me to the idea of trilling an R, which makes the pronunciation of Spanish so much easier. By rays from teacher overhead, transform each being's environment into potala, appearing yet empty. Om Nare Ru Nare Ru Re Swaha. Please disengage the digits of your right hand. Please continue to touch the tip of your left ring finger to its thumb. We can now proceed with a physical mindfulness exercise. How am I now sitting? Om Nare Ru Nare Ru Re Swaha. Let's repeat it a second time. Om Nare Nu Nare Ru Re Swaha. Let's now access fixed fire by touching each little finger to its thumb. Let us now perform the Rushin active vipassana of physical insight. How could this body be as non-graspable as a vast empty void? Om Nare Nu Nare Nu Re Swaha. Switch from the active vipassana of Rushin to the passive vipassana of Trekcho's cutting through. How relax into the awareness of this body. Om Nare Nu Nare Nu Re Swaha. And again, let's do it a second time. Om Nare Nu Nare our little fingers. Now touch the tip of our right middle finger to its thumb, thus accessing our cardinal water elemental permutation. If you wish to practice this without following along in the video, just send me an email and send me your email address and I'll do my best to send you a PDF of this practice text absolutely free of charge. Of course, that is an invitation to all my students on YouTube. Let's practice the metta or the tokal physical compassion. A raise from teacher overhead. Transform each being's body into that of Matare, sensual yet empty. Om Nare Nu Nare Nu Re Swaha. That was so much fun. Let's do it a second time. Om Nare Nu Nare Nu Re Swaha. Don't worry, this is still beneficial even though your eyes are opening and you're reading. Please now touch each middle finger to its thumb that we might better access the elemental permutation of fixed water. Let's engage in the verbal mindfulness, or mindfulness of the verbal, whichever sequence you prefer. What am I now reciting? Om Nare Nu Nare Nu Re Swaha. And again, what am I now reciting? Om Nare Nu Nare Nu Re Swaha. Please disengage your right middle finger, yet persist in touching your left middle finger to its thumb. This will help us to engage the elemental permutation of mutable water, the king or queen of letting go. We're now going to practice the active contemplation. How could this recitation be as non-graspable as a vast empty void? Om Nare Nu Nare Nu Re Swaha. Now we're going to perform the passive contemplation. How relax into the awareness of this recitation. Om Nare Nu Nare Nu Re Soha. Om Nare Nu Nare Nu Re Swaha. Let us disengage our left middle finger from its thumb. And now touch our right little finger to its thumb, thus engaging the elemental permutation of cardinal fire. As we practice verbal compassion, may raise from teacher overhead, transform each being's speech into the 10 syllables, resounding yet empty. You might ask, why are we ringing the bell? We just said the word emptiness. Well, we didn't say it verbally. I did, but you didn't. Or at least we didn't chant it as part of the practice text. And this is merely a guided meditation. Completely different. Om Nare Nu Nare Nu Re Swaha. And again. Om Nare Nu Nare Nu Re Swaha. Please disengage your right little finger from its thumb. Instead, please touch your right index finger to its thumb, thus accessing the elemental permutation of cardinal air. Now we're going to practice mindfulness of the intellect. What am I now thinking? Om Nare Du Nare Du Re Swaha. Om Nare Du Nare Du Re Swaha. While persisting in touching the right index finger to its thumb, please simultaneously touch your left index finger to its thumb. This will help you to access the elemental permutation of fixed air. How could this mind be as non-graspable as a vast, empty expanse? That's right, just like the sci-fi series. Om Nare Nu Nare Nu Re Swaha. Om Nare Nu Nare Nu Re Swaha. Om Nare Nu Nare Nu Re Swaha. Please disengage your right index finger from its thumb while persisting in touching your left index finger to its thumb, thus accessing mutable air. This is our final set of 2 recitations, verbal recitations, or I should say intonations, so please make them count. A raise from teacher overhead, transform each being's thoughts to mindfulness, insight, and compassion, lucid yet empty. Om Nare Nu Nare Nu Re Swaha. Om Nare Nu Nare Nu Re Swaha. Now the time has come for one final bit of chanting before our silent meditation. Each place is like Potala, appearing yet empty. Each being is like Mata, sensual yet empty. Each sound is like the 10-syllable mantra resounding yet empty. And all thoughts are like wine, fullness inside and compassion lucid yet empty. Now it's time for the silent meditation. Night silent meditation will be close to an hour. Not exactly an hour, but close to it. The meditation is simple. On the in-breath, we silently and mentally recite the word noticing, while also doing our best to notice passively. During the out-breath, we silently and mentally recite the word relaxing, while doing our best to relax as best we can. This is a passive meditation. We don't choose our sensations, emotions, circumstances, thoughts, memories, or fantasies. We simply notice them and relax. Okay. So, a Tibetan mala, like the ones I recommend you acquire on Amazon through the website, are divided into 4 quarters. I'm going to begin by counting approximately 6 quarters of a mala, or a mala and a half, on our left little finger. This will help us access mutable fire, which is integral to helping us let go of our intellectual preconceptions. During the guided meditation, after 5 or so minutes, various images should flash across the screen, images that can inspire meditation. If you wish to close your eyes, that's fine. Just do not fall asleep. If you feel yourself getting drowsy, then open your eyes. Let's begin. Patricia, if you need to leave, then do so silently. Do not interrupt the meditation. Noticing, relaxing. Impeccable posture. If you do not yet possess a Tibetan-style mala, then simply touch the tip of your left little finger to its thumb. Enjoy the ride. Just notice whatever spontaneously cartwheels across the stage of your awareness. Noticing, relaxing. Impeccable posture, no falling asleep. Tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth right behind the incisors. Jaw is so relaxed that the upper row of teeth does not touch the lower row of teeth. However, the lips still touch each other, the corners of which pull up into a subtle Mona Lisa smile. And now we've come to the first quarter. We've completed the first quarter of this evening's silent meditation. Please now count your mala upon your left ring finger. If you do not own a mala, please simply touch the tip of your thumb to the tip of your left ring finger. This elemental permutation of immutable earth can help us to let go of our habitual, inconsiderate tendencies. Noticing, relaxing. switching fingers to the ring finger, you may notice that your breathing deepens and slows. We have just completed the first half of tonight's silent meditation. Please continue to count your mala upon your left middle finger. If you do not own a mala, simply touch your left middle finger to its thumb. Count using your left middle finger will help us to let go of our obscuring emotions, not push them away, not indulge them, but let go of them. Let us persist with noticing, relaxing. Do not be surprised when painful fantasies or memories or emotions or disturbing thoughts are rather ahead. This is our opportunity to get better and better at noticing and relaxing without going into story, without labeling or evaluating. Experiencing a spontaneous memory is not going into story. Explaining the memory is going into story. Just as you would not stand up in the middle of a movie theater and narrate a movie, thus disturbing your fellow patrons, likewise, there's no need to narrate whatever memories or fantasies wither ahead. Like a good movie patron, simply notice and relax passively. No matter how painful the emotion or the memory or the fantasy or the thought is, It will not last forever. When dealing with a particularly painful memory or confabulation, this technique that we're doing now works perfect for walking meditation. Of course, keep your eyes open so you don't walk in front of a truck. If it's for some reason, disturbing, painful, traumatic memories coming up and you can't do walking meditation, then as you sit here, using the hand that isn't holding the mala, use your little finger to tap one of your collarbones, your clavicle, and then your thumb to tap its opposite clavicle or collarbone. And just tap back and forth as you continue with the basic meditation of noticing and relaxing. This will not make the memory go away, but it will help you to let go of it viscerally. It has been said that the genius of Buddha's walking meditation is that it stimulates each side of the brain one after the other. Left side, right side, left side, right side. Tapping alternatively on either collarbone can have a similar effect. And so now we begin this evening's final quarter of the silent meditation. It was terrible grammar. Let's try that again. Now we begin the final quarter of, I just repeated it. Oh well. The fourth quarter of tonight's silent meditation. That's just no skillful way of saying that. Please count your mala on your left index finger. If you don't have a mala, simply touch your left index finger to its thumb. Doing so will help us to let go of our tendencies to be controlling and contrived and help pave the way for greater spontaneity. Noticing, relaxing. When you catch yourself narrating in your head, do not repress it. Do not indulge it. Notice it and relax. Perhaps you may wish to intensify the depth of your breathing for 3 to 9 breaths. And that concludes this evening's spontaneous or passive silent meditation. We now enter a very brief, contrived silent meditation. Please turn your attention to the screen for 3 breaths. On the in breath, take hate smoke. On the out breath, as Tara. So we're taking everyone's hate as if it was smoke and snorting it like we're some great celestial vacuum cleaner. On the out breath, we are playing with the wisdom metaphor of ourselves as Tara. Take hate smoke as Tara. When you're doing that, touch your left little finger to your thumb. Disengage. Now touch your right ring finger to your thumb. As Green Tara, give patience light. The next set of 2 exercises. Touch each ring finger to its thumb. Take greed smoke as Tara. Disengage the digits of your right hand as Green Tara, generous light. So in other words, we're giving generosity. Now we're touching each little finger to its thumb. Take dull smoke. Dull is a one-syllable way of saying confusion or stupidity. Take dull smoke as Tara. Disengage the fingers of each hand. Now touch your right middle finger to its thumb. As Green Tara, give mindful light. And the light is leaving through the pores of our skin. Please disengage the digits of your right hand and touch each middle finger to its thumb. Take fierce smoke as Tara. Disengage the digits of your right hand. As Green Tara, give ethics light. So now we're going to disengage our left little finger and touch our right little finger to its thumb. Take jealous smoke as Tara. Please disengage your right little finger and replace it with your right index finger. As Green Tara, give zeal light. Please touch each index finger to its thumb. Take pride smoke as Tara. And now if you're doing this right before bed, persist in touching each index finger to its thumb. As Green Tara, give insight light. Now let's do some recitation. The first half of our closing recitation. Please grab your Vajra and your Ganta. And let's do the triplet chant. Each place is like Potala, appearing yet empty. Each body is like Mantare, sensual yet empty. Each sound is like the 10-syllable mantra resounding yet empty. And all thoughts are like mindfulness, insight, and compassion, lucid yet empty. By this merit may we quickly accomplish Matare and establish every being without exception in that state. Okay, so now that we sat for such a very long time, let's give our body a treat. And Patricia, I ask you to put your speakers on so you can hear me. You won't do a Fanny Bryce that way. And we're going to do now is an Indian style bow as opposed to a Tibetan style that some of you yoga practitioners may recognize as sun's 12-phase sun salutation or 12-phase Surya Namaskar. Whoopsie. Okay. No, I am not a qualified yoga teacher. So there are plenty of videos on YouTube to teach you how to do a 12-phase sun salutation. I think I've got a couple. Just a meditation teacher. Subtle bend in the knees, arms overhead, and forward at the hips, not the back. Eternally I take refuge. Left rear lunge. In Guru, Buddha, Dhamma, as well as Sangha. Plank, lower down. And practice Matare. Up dog. For the benefit of all. Down dog. Left forward lunge. Plant that heel. Step up into standing forward bend. Tade Tutade Ture Soha. Bend in the knees. Use your hamstrings and your tushy muscles and your arms momentum to come back up. For those of you who are gym rats, you'll recognize you're engaging the exact same muscles as you would for a deadlift. Eternally I take refuge. Right leg. In Guru, Buddha, Dhamma, as well as Sangha. Plank. And practice Matare for the benefit of all. Right front lunge. And that's enough for tonight. Now, the second half of our investing our positive energy in universal well-being, we'll stick with the bookend chant. May I accomplish great benefits spontaneously for each being. May all beings everywhere accomplish Matarif and enjoy Potala. Meaningful life for each being, health, wealth, and success for each being. Body, heart, and mind fulfillment for each being. Great friendships for each being. Dharma enthusiasm for each being, ethical non-violence for each being, sharing of kindness for each being, zealous guru devotion for each being, spontaneous mindfulness for each being, compassionate insight for each being, centered spontaneity for each being, joyful peace for each being. We conclude with someone else's terma for dispelling obstacles on the path. Let us use the triplet chant. Guru Rinpoche, embodiment of Buddhas of the three times. Guru, who is great bliss, Lord of all accomplishments. Guru, who is the dynamic and wrathful tamer of maras. Dispeller of all hindrances, I pray to you, bestow your blessings. Please remove all outer, inner, and sacred obstacles and grant your blessings that our wishes be spontaneously accomplished. Om Mahum Vajra Guru Banmasiri Hum. And that concludes tonight's practice. So quick like a bunny, I'm going to stop the sharing feature. And now you can see my big old face. And so I want to remind you, this has been a practice video, not a teaching video. If you have any questions and you'd like to request some teachings with the hopes of answering those questions, then write them out in the comment area below, assuming you're watching this on YouTube. And I'll do my best to get back to you in a timely manner via YouTube video. And of course, remember to check out the below the videos button that says show more. If you click that, you'll get links to some really cool stuff. Anywho, may you and yours be healthy and happy. Bye-bye now.